What's going on, guys? Welcome to day 2 of Losh. It is August 2nd, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a Hypelist video from the park. So it's going to be my Haunted House Hypelist, what I'm most excited for, what I'm least excited for, going from 10 down to 1. Now, this is not to say that I don't think any of these houses would be great. This is just my excitement level, depending on what the house is. For example, if there's something that I'm really excited for, that'll be towards the top. If there's something I'm not really excited for, towards the bottom. Understood? Good. And also, while I'm here doing the hype list, I'm gonna also give you guys a little bit of updates. Cause to be 100% honest with you guys, there's not that many updates in Losh. Individual update videos, per se. So there will be videos that tie in to an update. So like today's video, where we have a hype list and an update. It's kind of like a 1-2 punch. But since we're here, might as well just dive straight into it with my number 10, and that is Grave of Flesh. Now, as someone that loved graveyard games, in comparison to everything else that's coming to this year's event, Grave of Flesh is just something that I'm not as excited for. I mean, it sounds cool, yeah, but it's also just not my cup of tea. It's not what I am up there, up in arms, crazy about. So, Grave of Flesh, number 10. Something has to be at the bottom of the list. That might actually change when we go through the house. Who knows? Now we're coming through 9 Crooked Lane, and they added so many details. Wow. It's like a whole storybook in here. But to my number 9, because it's 9 Crooked Lane. See what I did there? We're going to have Jason Universe. Now I know, when this got announced, very excited I was. So excited. It was probably one of the things I really wanted to see. However, in comparison to everything else on this list, I feel like Jason just kind of falls flat. Don't get me wrong, the house can probably be phenomenal. I do think that almost every single house this year sounds great. But Jason, for me, down. But hey, it's fine. Also, they blocked up this whole area over here now. Now, last time we were here, it was just a few things, but now it's all closed. We have a nice jar of milk. Bunch of other things here. They added so many details, it's not even funny. Like last time I was here, I said there was a lot of details, but it just keeps getting added more, and more. It's awesome. That's what we love to see. And then of course, something crazy is down the street, and I'm very, very happy about it. Is that a ball of yarn in the tree? That's so funny. There's like yarn balls in the tree. The cat lady's house is finally here. Let's go. Let's go. It's awesome. And with that, let's look at some details actually before I get to my number 8, because like this looks pretty cool. Got a bunch. Take a peek at the front. That looks so cool. Can't wait to see this in action now, guys. Oh, it's starting to feel more real. That's just great. You can even look in the window. That's so cool. And sitting in at number 8, we have Dolls Let's Play Dead. As someone that was very excited for Dollhouse, I think this is the same thing as a Grave, where I've seen it before. The house has to surprise me. That's just how it is. The house just has to give me some level of surprise. And I think it will, but as of right now, I'm not as excited for it as I am for the other properties, other houses that are coming to this year's event. Dufftoberfest very soon, hopefully. Number 7. I might be attacked for this, I don't know. But my number 7 is Terrifier. Before I get attacked, I think the house is going to be great. However, because of Triplets of Terror last year, I feel like I'm just completely overdone with slashers. I was so excited. I was so hyped for Triplets. Went through it, disappointed. I'm excited for Terrifier, but I don't know, man. I don't know. And before the number 6, let's take a look at the Portofino Bridge. It looks like that woodwork is coming in nice. They have more platform right there. Solid. Doing a great job. And at my number 6, we have Fallout. And honestly, if you would have asked me before I rewatched the show, I think Fallout would have been lower. But rewatching the show, talking to Aiden from Dreamport about it, honestly, I think this house is gonna bang. I think it's gonna be really good. But number 6, I think, is a good spot for it. Not too high, not too low. It's right there in the middle. It's something that I haven't seen before, unlike the other things that were underneath it. So, that being said, excited for it. I think it can be good. Excited to see how they execute everything. Since we're back here, gonna take a look. They haven't added anything back here yet for Nightmare Fuel. Very soon, though, we'll start seeing stuff, right? Let's talk about my number 5, which is Hatchet Chains Demon Bounty Hunters.
It's a lost and found.
Now, this is something that ever since I went through Slaughter Cinema the first time, Slaughter Cinema 2, the first time, I'm like, this could be a perfect full-on house. And I know I'm not the only one that said this. So knowing that it is now a full house, being able to see the different sets, what they can do with a full story, I think this can really, really be a phenomenal house. And I can't wait to see it, honestly. I always love the views of USF, especially the lagoon. During the daytime, just seeing the reflection of everything. I don't know, call me cheesy, but I just think it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It brings me to my number 4, and that is Galkin, Monsters of the North. Honestly, I think it reminds me of Ghostbusters, but less cheesy, just based on the art alone. So that gave it points. But along with that, the fact that it's going to be a cold house on a very hot, multiple hot nights is just a nice chef's kiss and a perfect scenario. I feel like the monster designs are going to be really good in this house. And all in all, just really excited for it. That's why it's up here in the top 4. And here we have Club Horror. Still nothing going on. But hey, soon, right? Eventually we'll see something. And now my number 3 is something that I've wanted to come to Halloween Horror Nights for such a long time. That is Five Nights at Freddy's. This is crazy that it's actually happening. And it's gonna be this year. I'm so happy, I'm so pumped. And truthfully, I'm just happy to be here. I think it's gonna be a great year. Man, I'm so excited. And now we'll go to my number 2. Once you know my number 2, you will also know my number 1 in turn, but I'll tell you both because obvious reasons. But my number 2 is El Artista, The Spanish Haunting. Truthfully, this is the original that will cook. And I know so because they've told us multiple times that it's gonna cook. It's going to have so many little things. They said they're gonna have every scare they've ever done in the book in this house. Whew, don't know if that gets me excited or terrified, but I just know it's gonna be a good house. Its scenery's perfect, and it seems like it's also the overall theme of the event too. So, El Artista, you have my heart right now, man. And now over here in New York, still nothing when it comes down to the scare zones. But hey, soon. And that brings us to my number 1. And if you don't know it by now, and if you haven't watched my content, and if you don't know who I am, you should know what it is. It's WWE The Horrors of the Wyatt 6. Now, it's not the fact that this is a wrestling house finally happening, or the fact that it's going to just be a legacy house. It's the fact that the people that are working on it are also wrestling fans. The people that are involved in it are wrestlers, and it's just going to be amazing. It can be terrible. I don't care. This is the house I'm most excited for. I'm going to have probably the best time of my life in this haunted house. Last year, I enjoyed my whole time going through Ghostbusters. I think this is going to be better. I don't know. This is the house I've always wanted, and I'm happy. I'm satisfied, and I cannot wait to go through this. That's why it's my number 1. Granted, I know that my hype list right now seems a little wonky, but just know that 1 through 10 can honestly be put in the 1 through 5 position. They're all good houses, they're all bangers, and truthfully, I cannot wait to see what these houses actually look like, how they actually execute. But with that being said, I want to know your hype list, so let me know down below in the comments what you're most excited for, what you're least excited for, so on and so forth. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you would like to see next. Subscribe if you guys already haven't done so. And stay excellent, my dudes.